So for today's adventure, we're at the Berry Patch Trailhead outside of Packwood, Washington, getting ready to hike what in AllTrails is called the Snowgrass Flats and Goat Lake Loop. The hike today will start on the Goat Ridge Trail. We'll take that into the Lily Basin Trail, which will take over to Goat Lake. And then from there, we'll take that trail out to the Snowgrass Trail. And that'll take us back to the parking lot here where we're starting at. It should be about a 13-mile, maybe a little less than 13-mile loop today. Anyways, today's adventure, Snowgrass Flats and Goat Lake Loop. So we've just clipped off our first mile. We've been steadily ascending the Goat Ridge Trail. So far, we've got about 690 feet of elevation gain. So as you can see, it's just kind of a steady uphill grind over the first mile. Yeah, I'm videotaping right now, so you have to be normal. So 1.8 miles and about 1,200 feet of elevation gain. We're getting our first views of Old Snowy Mountain there, and then the peak off to the right from that is Ives. You always have a problem with the backpack rubbing, don't you? So we're still working our way up the Goat Ridge Trail. We've just knocked out our third mile. It's been a little more up and down over mile 3, whereas the first 2 miles were just up. We have gained at this point over 1,500 feet of elevation. Oh, was that a marmot or a pika? Oh, it's a pika.
You lost it. Oh, it's still there.
Oh, he's still there in the rock.
Back out. Ooh, there's another one.
They're not going to show up on video. They're too small.
I'm not even gonna try.
So 3.5 miles so far and 1,600 feet of elevation gain. And you can see that we have views that are just outstanding right now. I can't believe we drew such good weather. We were expecting to be socked in clouds, and we were able to get up above them today. And the views of the mountains are just outstanding. It's a nugget pool.
It's a nugget in Nanny heaven.
It is, it's beautiful. So 4.3 miles and almost 2,000 feet of elevation gain. Now we've got one more ridge to conquer before we get over to the lake. So we're at 4.7 miles and about 2,200 feet of elevation gain. We just hit the intersection with the Lily Basin Trail. We're looking out towards Old Snowy Mountain and Ives. And this is our current view, which is pretty out of this world. Got clouds pouring over that ridge coming in from the Knife's Edge area right now. Looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, that means we're probably going to be having to walk through fog here in a little bit. So just over 5.2 miles and about 2,300 feet of elevation gained, we're arriving at our first views of Goat Lake. Look how puffy your shirt is.
Yeah. See? It's because I tied it.
Are you the puffinator?
Yeah.
What a beautiful spot, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of otherworldly, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're 6.8 miles into the hike, and we're just working our way out of Lily Basin right now. The clouds that we expected to have all day have finally moved in, but fortunately we had clear skies up at the lake with great views looking out towards Old Snowy. So a really fabulous day of hiking so far. Too bad it's foggy. I bet this would be stunning in sunlight.
What? Will you stop?
Somebody's grabbing my mesh and putting stuff in my backpack.
That's for you. Took your own backpack off.
7.6 miles now, and we're getting a little bit of sunshine again. So Ives and Old Snowy are poking out. So 7.9 miles, and we are almost to the intersection with the Snowgrass Trail. There was a little fork right there. It really wouldn't have mattered which one we took. Either one will get us onto the correct trail, although going to the right's probably a little more efficient. So there we are, 7.97 miles, and we just intersected back onto the Snowgrass Trail, and now we'll head west towards the trailhead. So about 10.6 miles, we finished the drop down from Snowgrass Flats. Still have about 2 miles to go before we get to the trailhead. So 12.3 miles. We're getting very close to the parking lot now, the trailhead. We have to take the horse trail over to the Berry Patch Trail because we didn't park at the Snowgrass Flats trailhead, or Snowgrass trailhead. So a little bit to go. We're about probably half a mile now. So almost 13 miles and about 2,800 feet of elevation gain. We are arriving back at the trailhead. So we're going to call Snowgrass Flats and Goat Lake Loop.
In the bag.
It's in the bag.